Now, you think about big-time moments in wrestling, and you think about just iconic things that happen in the wrestling business, and you can't help but think of when you lost the WWF title to Ivan Koloff, and you could literally hear a pin drop, and it's one of the most iconic moments. People were talking about, when Brock Lesnar beat The Undertaker. That had nothing on Ivan Koloff beating Bruno. Can you just talk about that moment, how crazy it was, and how those fans just absolutely loved you? They were upset.
Yeah, you have to understand. First of all, you have to understand that here's Madison Square Garden. The place was total. Not only did we sell out the Garden, but at the time, I don't know what they call it now, but then they called it the Felt Forum. The building connected to the Garden. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
And that would hold about 5,000 people. We sold out Madison Square Garden, not only the main building with over 20,000 people, but the Felt Forum, and the police estimated that about close to 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people turned away. That night we went in that ring, and I thought we had a pretty darn impressive match. And when Ivan came off with that knee drop from the top rope and he pinned me, he came down pretty heavy on me, okay? So I thought that something happened when he hit me, because I couldn't hear a thing. I totally could not hear a thing. And I thought, oh my God, what happened? What did I do? What did I hurt here that taken my hearing away? And then Arnold Skolin, who was my manager at the time, he came up in the ring because he was standing outside the ring, and he said to me, Bruno, are you okay? And I heard him perfectly clear. I thought, what? I said, I heard Arnie so clear. I thought, what's going on? And then he helped me up, and as we start making our way out of the ring, that's when I was really deeply, deeply touched. Like you said, you could have heard a pin drop in that arena. And as I was walking, making my way to get to the dressing room, I actually heard people really sobbing and saying, Bruno, we all love you. You're still our champion. You'll always be. Blah blah. That touched me so deeply that when I went in the dressing room, I really felt depressed because I thought, my goodness, I didn't know people were going to be affected like this. I feel so bad because I felt like I just so hurt them, disappointed them, and all that. You see, you have to understand that for almost 8 years when I held that belt, they had me on such a schedule that 1 week I would wrestle 7 days, and the next week I would wrestle 6 days.